Okay, so this is my official welcome. This is a great turnout. I'm Kenny Fox, the unit director of the Boys and Girls Club. This is our 11th annual Martin Luther King Breakfast. This is a great event, and it's one of the things that keeps the club going. You can look around. My staff, they did a great job. They deserve a hand for the table. It was about 6 years ago that our former superintendent, Dr. Barry Rabinovich, believed in the club. He gave us the opportunity to move here, which we have grown. Last summer we had 181 registered members, never had that much. Thank you, Dr. Rabinovich. At this time, I'll ask you to rise and join Jehan Bakar and Andrew Westberg as they lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as we will have Wareham 8th grade student Anna Amber performing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You can be seated. That was a great job. It was a tough choice between her and Scott Palladino. A couple of things I want to recognize. Some people, they're scattered around, but we have a great advisory committee. When we started here, people wanted to get involved, and they range from the superintendent, town administrator, business people, anyone from my advisory committee. If you're here, can you just please stand up? I'm not going to name all of you because we'll be here for a long time. I want a nice hand for the advisory committee. We have a lot of things on the horizon. When we started here, some people think the Boys and Girls Club grab a basketball, run around. But we have programs now. We have a robotics program. We have hip-hop, dance, music. People use the club for yoga. It just keeps going. The church next door allows us to use their facility for a cooking class, and the kids love it. We partner with the Buzzards Bay Coalition, we have sailing, learn to swim. There's just so much going on. I'm so proud to be here, and thank you again for your support. Now I'd like to bring up Pastor Greg.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. God is so good. And this morning, I just want to thank everyone for coming this moment as we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and all the students today will be receiving awards today for their achievement. Dr. King inspired us to continue to fight and live the dream. And we need to continue to live the dream every day of our lives and remind our children to live the dream. I had to follow that exciting, wonderful opportunity with this young lady singing the national anthem. I hope I can do as well as she has. Dr. King had a dream, and in one of his parts of his speech, he wrote in his text, he wrote out of Isaiah chapter 40. It said, "Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain." I want to know today what is happening to your dream. Are you realizing what is your dream gradually fading away? We all had a dream, and are you holding true to the dream that has been in your heart, or has it started fading away because of everything that is going on in your life? Have you lost hope because now it seems impossible to fulfill the dream? We can all learn how to receive our dream and keep them alive. Today, Dr. King helps us to understand that the dream can stay alive. He gave us the answer when he said those words out of Isaiah, that we shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, and every rough place will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. Dr. King understood something that we all need to continue to understand, that his dream of social justice and racial equality was in harmony with God's dream, and that God's dream will surely be realized in all the lives of God's people. And all these young people today, we inspire you to keep the dream and live the dream. Let's pray. Father God, we just thank you this morning for this opportunity for us to connect with the grace and nourish the care of our lives, O Lord, together. We gather to reflect on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s life, a man who was committed to living out this dream, dealing with social injustice, O Father God. We pray today, O Father God, we need the influence, O Lord, to have hope in all that we do. As we continue to minister to our nations, to our communities, and to our people, O Lord, the injustice that is around us, O Lord, let it fail, O Lord. And let the justice of your holiness, O Lord, live in our lives. Let faith guide us, O Lord, and encamp our hearts, O Lord, as we live this day, O Lord. Give us the truth of what you have. Grant us the will always to reach out for that which is high, realizing, Lord, that we are made for the stars, created for the everlasting life, that we are born for eternity. In Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you this morning.
Now the fun part, we get to eat. So while we're eating, we'll have a video. I want to thank Wayne Cable, Steve Ruiz, Christian Fernandez. They have done a great job. The kid that used to be a member here, Indiana Troop, he actually did a commercial type video for us. So we're going to see it for the first time. I haven't seen that, so after breakfast we'll play that, and then we'll go into the awards and the keynote speaker. What we're going to do is start with the table where Mr. Sweat is, right behind him. That's the door that you can enter in. Or actually, you want to go through the door that says Academic Road. Go through your Academic Road and look around back to your seat. So we'll start with the front row of tables. It would have been better if they photoshopped me with some real hair. It is what it is. At this time, I would ask Superintendent Schools Dr. Kim Shaver to come forward, and Representative Susan Williams-Gifford, as we will be giving out awards to our students. Also, if you are a representative, you can come up to the stage from the Wareham Schools, Bishop Stay, Kate YMCA.
I would just like to thank the Boys and Girls Club and everyone who did this wonderful event for the past time and the really honor and wonderful actions in wearing. So thank you very much. And again, appreciate your help with this. Would you like to begin? Mr. Collins, where am I?
Okay, I'd like to call Keynote Canto the third to the stage. Keynote Canto the third was the unanimous choice by the staff of Brigham High School as the recipient for the Martin Luther King Jr. Award. Carino, who is affectionately called Q, is a senior at Brigham High School. During his high school career, he has taken honors in advanced placement courses and has played 5 varsity sports, including football, field hockey, golf, ice hockey, and tennis. He has received many accolades for his participation in all of these. Carino is quiet, unassuming, and an excellent citizen who is respected by all. What he is also well known for outside the classroom is his ability to play hockey. Carino leads the Brigham High School hockey team as a challenge to the Southwest Conference Championship and hopes to qualify for the MIAA state tournament 2 years in a row. Late last season, he had to deal with a tough situation. While playing in neighboring town, a player used a racial slur against him. Carino rose above the ignorance and continued to lead by example. The situation got immediate attention, and through it all, we never heard Carino complain or say a negative word. He led by example, similar to how Martin Luther King would have. This school year, Carino decided to participate in the Brigham High School field hockey team. He was one of 2 boys. The sport is considered coeducational, but Brigham High School has never had a boy on the team prior to this year. Carino spearheaded the effort with his teammates to be the first Brigham High School field hockey team to qualify for the MIAA state tournament in 10 years. They made it all the way to the South quarterfinals. However, being the only boy on the field, the other boy was in net and wore a helmet, it resulted in a lot of negative comments by adults. After one game in particular, I approached Carino and apologized for the other team's parents' behavior. His response to me was, "It's no big deal. I don't pay attention to it." It was Carino's ability once again to rise up and ignore the ignorance that showed his maturity beyond his years. Carino is a great role model for all to emulate. Martin Luther King was known for saying that time is always right to do what was right. Carino Canto lives by this motto and has always tried to do what's right. Thank you and congratulations to Carino Canto.
Be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers sincerest congratulations in recognition of being awarded the 2020 Martin Luther King Jr. Youth Spirit Award for overall character, leadership, determination, and belief in justice and equality for all. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses a hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Given this 20th day of January 2020 at the State House, Boston, Massachusetts, by Robert A. DeLeo, Speaker of the House, and offered by yours truly, who's the only favorite state representative. So, all recipients.
Good morning, thank you everyone. It's such an honor to attend this event. I want to thank the Boys and Girls Club, Cavs Kitchen, thank you, as well as the Nascimento family. I'm going to invite Desmond Nascimento up here Desmond is a senior at Upper Cape Cod Technical School in the electrical program. Desmond is a genuinely thoughtful young man who's quick with a smile, and a kind word for everyone, and I mean everyone. He's a leader of the school, on the basketball court, and in his community. Desmond has volunteered to feed the homeless and collect toys and donations for those less fortunate. Desmond illustrates exemplary work ethic and has proven himself as a future leader and role model. His activities and accomplishments include the captain of the varsity basketball team, an open house presenter at UCT, and a UCT student tour head. Thank you, Desmond. It is an honor.
Deeply caring about other people and dedicated to service to the school and the community. He's a driven young man who has a strong desire to do well academically, plans to pursue a career in biomedical research at some schools that Aaron has attended or has applied to, include Stonehill University, New Hampshire, Suffolk University, UMass Amherst, and University of Berkeley. He's displayed genuine care and concern for others during his high school career, serves his community, and he serves his school as well in so many different ways. He's not only a talented varsity basketball and baseball player, but more importantly, he's a dedicated leader, and he always shows true sportsmanship and puts forth his best efforts. And he's a highly valued member of our Bishop Stang Diversity Council and Student Ambassador programs as well. And you know, we just went through our accreditation process with NEAS, and diversity has become one of our main priorities as a school. Respecting and understanding as we become a more diverse school community, how we can be truly more inclusive, and that's very much in the spirit of Martin Luther King and what this day is all about. And Aaron is a tremendous exemplar of that. So thank you very much.
Who is a great role model. She always knows, we always know, we can rely on Emma to support her classmates and our school at large. She is the first one to volunteer and offers to do whatever she can. We know that Emma's leadership, qualities, and caring heart will help to shape a better future for all. Emma McWilliams is a wonderful ambassador for Wareham Middle School and the Wareham community at large. Congratulations, Emma.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bethany Chandler. I am principal of John W. Deacon School, and today I have the distinct pleasure of introducing two amazing students. The first, Jordan Elwood, who could come on. What a great pleasure to introduce Jordan. She was also a Deacon student with me, and I know her well, and this is such a joy. On behalf of mine at Forest Elementary School, Jordan recently returned to our school district this year and has instantly brought her positive attitude to the classroom. Last year, Jordan created and coordinated a very successful hat and glove drive by herself. Since returning to mine at Forest, she has been an important part of the K-Kids, our community service group, including helping to collect non-perishable food donations for a Thanksgiving food drive. Even more impressive, for the past 2 years, Jordan has donated her time after school and on weekends to Turning Point's Holiday Magic program that provides clothing and toys for needy families in her own community. In her free time, Jordan is a well-rounded student, a good friend to others, and an excellent player on her traveling basketball team. For these reasons and more, Jordan Elwood is an excellent choice for this prestigious award. And now I would like to invite from John W. Deacon School, Gerard. Gerard Gibbs, come on up. He's still enjoying his breakfast this morning, which is wonderful. Thank you. I've had the distinct pleasure of knowing Gerard for 3 years now. He's a second grader here at John W. Deacon School, and I have watched him through the years. Every morning off of that bus of 22, he's always holding someone's hand. A kindergartner, a first grader who needs help, he's there, and we recognize it every day. And for 3 years, I've had teachers and specialists come to me and tell me what an amazing boy Gerard Gibbs is. In the words of Miss Bennett, his second grade teacher, Gerard is the epitome of a strong leader. He is the type of student that puts his best foot forward every single day and encourages his classmates to do it as well. Gerard is an excellent student, a friend to everyone, and someone that deserves every bit of praise he receives. One day, Gerard went to use the restroom. While he was there, he noticed a kindergartner who seemed to be having trouble with the sink. Without hesitation, he came to help this boy. The boy had been trying to clean off his toy. I'm a pre-K through 2 school, we had a lot of toys. And this boy was cleaning off his toy, and Gerard helped the boy clean off that toy and helped him get right back to class. Anytime a student is around Gerard and who's having trouble with a new math topic or just trying to find their way back to class, he is there to help out. If someone leaves a mess that he didn't help to create, he is always still willing to pitch in and get the job done. Anytime one of his friends isn't feeling well, or if they get hurt, he is the first to speak up to let an adult know. He is a true advocate for all students. He has a level of patience that is rare and is kind to every single person he comes across. To say he's always doing the right thing would be an understatement. Anytime Gerard sees a friend having trouble, he's right there to help. He's only 8 years old, but he is already the type of person we need more of in this world. It is a true honor to have Gerard be part of our classroom at John W. Deacon School.
Good morning, I'm Mel Dyer from the Gleason Family YMCA, and I'm here this morning to recognize William Cobb, who will become Merit program since 2018. It seems like forever ago. He has been a fine young example of maturity and overcoming difficulties in his own personal life. His coping skills have improved dramatically, and he works daily to grow his potential as a well-rounded and engaged young man. He's not afraid to ask for help and is wise enough to request a minute in the event that he needs to pull his thoughts together. Every day Will grows stronger and braver, showing great leadership qualities. He's always the first one to offer help to a friend in need, words of encouragement, and helping others laugh. We'll make sure that everyone is involved in whatever activity is going on and steps in to help others when they're struggling. He comes in every day with a smile on his face, ready to lend a hand to friends and staff alike. He is always a great role model. Will volunteers to assist with the daily room cleaning and supports everyone around him. The greatest thing of all is that he's a bright, engaging, articulate, but above all, kind young man. He is a great developing leader, and we are very proud of him at the Gleason Family YMCA, and so in recognizing him today. Thank you, Will, for all you do.
Jehan McCarthy, Deanna Westberg, Ivy, come on up for the Boys and Girls Club. My two assistants, Nikita and Shayla, didn't want to do this, so they will be docked in this week's pay. He's very quick. We'll start with Deandra. Deandra Westberg is a 10-year-old fifth grader at the Wareham Middle School. She participates in our hip-hop dance and art programs that are held at the club weekly. Deandra is an extremely hard-working young lady. She goes in the academic room daily to do her homework, and she volunteers to help with other members to do their work when needed. She is very respectful and supportive of everyone that she is around. Nor is she the someone that the other kids look up to. But Deandra makes responsible choices and never gets in trouble. That's important to her. Deandra has the qualities of a leader, and her actions influence others to do better. In her spare time, she enjoys gymnastics and loves drawing. The Wareham Boys and Girls Club congratulates Deandra in her achievement on the MLK Award. You think he's shy? Jehan Kim Rixbakar is an 8-year-old second grader at the John W. Deacon School. He stands up as a role model to his fellow peers. He is always respectful, follows directions, and lends a helping hand to those around him. He takes the initiative to approach other members who are experiencing a difficult time. His presence is greatly appreciated by the staff and students of the club. He enjoys doing arts and crafts and becoming active in sports activities. He aspires to be a police officer and to fulfill his passion to help and protect the people in the community. After this, I'll introduce you to Chief Walchuk. The Wareham Boys and Girls Club congratulates John on his achievement in earning the Martin Luther King Jr. Award. Okay, two other things. First, I just want to take a few seconds. I want to thank probably one of the best assistance office people that I had in all my jobs. She retired deserves a great hand, Joyce Lottie. Joyce, thank you, Marty. I have a plaque and thing, and I promised Joyce I'll give it to her off camera. Now, our Community Service Award. This award says, I want to thank you for your outstanding dedication to the Boys and Girls Club of Wareham. You have helped our kids throughout the club, whether it's in the homework room, supporting programs, making monetary donations, fixing things around the club. Your dedication is appreciated and well respected here at the club. I am honored to present this year's Community Service Award to John Jack Coughlin. Mr. Coughlin started out volunteering with Miss Sullivan when the club was in Wareham, and then when she retired and I took over, the first thing he said is he wanted to continue to help out. He's here every day checking on us, helping kids with homework. He did find out that today's math is not what we taught back in the days, and I can't find a better volunteer than Jack Coughlin. Couple of things later, I'll have a young man here, Jawan Gamble. They have a group that is doing a community outreach program. Towards the end of our program today, I'll have them say a couple of words. But those are the kids today that are great, that are stepping up, trying to teach the young kids to make right choices. It's not too often that you find a lot of people, they get older, they move on. But Jawan and his group are doing wonderful things. They reached out to us. We're letting them use the Boys and Girls Club to bring in more young kids to help out. So Jawan will come down and say a few things after. Right now, I want to bring Dr. Shaberhood back up to introduce our keynote speaker. At the end, we'll have all the recipients come up for photo opportunities, so you'll have that chance. Dr. Shaberhood.
It's my privilege to introduce Darcy Fernandez, who's superintendent in often. One of the things that I asked her today was, how many snow days have we had? Because I think one of the, I used to enjoy winter, no longer. And I think that's one of the hallmarks of superintendents. But today, we have the privilege of listening to Darcy Fernandez, to share the experiences. She was a teacher, she became an assistant superintendent, and now a superintendent. We value her input, and she's one of Wareham's own. So congratulations and welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am thoroughly excited to be here. First, I want to say this was my elementary school. I had first grade in the club room with Mrs. Hammond, who I loved dearly. And then second grade, I was in Mrs. Beale's room. And so this building, first of all, was a huge amount of excitement for me, because this is where I first got educated in the town of Wareham. The other thing that's interesting is this actual event started at Wareham Middle School when I was teaching there. Larry Rabinovich, who was the principal, and Gloria Peel, who was the assistant principal, we looked at it and said, we need to have a way to acknowledge people within our community, particularly of color. And Dr. Rabinovich was more than willing to take that on and have us begin the Martin Luther King ceremony there. I was very excited when the Boys and Girls Club took it over and to see it still going on. That was amazing. I want to give a round to the Boys and Girls Club for their dedication. was? Anybody want to take a guess?
Education. State Board of Education.
State Board of Education. Funny, that was my second, not my first. My first was actually Boys and Girls Club, believe it or not. I was the founding member of the Boys and Girls Club Board, and I was the one who was working with the town of Wayham with a bunch of adults, and I was a student, to actually obtain the first building for $1. And so for me to sit here and see that this place is thriving is just beyond belief. It brings tears to my eyes to think that after, oh God, how long have I been out of school? 30 years, I am sitting in a building where we have now, what do you say, Kenny, 186 students? That is just amazing to me, and I want to say thank you to all the people who are working the club, and congratulations to all of them. So, they asked me to speak today, and I did speak a few years back, and I was excited when they asked me to come in. When I had actually spoken the last time, my mother, Marcina, who was sitting there in the corner, actually got the Community Service Award for MLK Breakfast. And so people often ask me, where do you get the passion? Let's put it this way, we did not have a choice. When Maxine was in the household, the job was, get up early, you're going to the soup kitchen today. Get up early, you're going to go give Christmas gift. Oh, and by the way, I'm running my Christmas project, and I expect you to be there, from 8 in the morning till whenever, making sure these things are ready for kids. It was the foundation of our household, and still is today. The reason why I am in education is because what I realized was when I was a kid, I never saw role models that looked like me. Not one. I never had a teacher of color. I never had a para of color. The only place that I could look to where I would see people of color were our hardworking, brilliant mothers who are working in our cafeteria day to day. And they were amazing. As a matter of fact, Mary Fonts, unfortunately not here today, but she was the first woman to hire me to actually work in the kitchen with her here in town. But I was disgusted by the fact that those were the role models that I had. And not because I didn't like them, I didn't think their positions were important. They were. Because they counseled us every day, and they gave us the support we needed to get through school. But what I couldn't imagine was the fact that here we are in school, and yet I can't find anyone in my school who teaches. I can't find anyone in my school who's an administrator. That really was a surprise to me. So today, I want to talk to you a little bit about what my experience has been like, because I am only one of 4 people of color in the superintendency in the state of Massachusetts. On my first day, my first thing I was supposed to do, they put me down to a hall in Hyannis to introduce me to the world as a superintendent. On that day, they announced people, I think there were 35 superintendents that were new in Massachusetts that year. Guess whose name they never announced? Mine. So after getting to a place where I had made it to be a superintendent of schools, 35 people, only woman of color, and they never said my name that day. Not once. And I sat next to a new colleague of mine who turned to me and said, I can't believe this is happening now. Later on that day, somebody came to me and said, ma'am, do you happen to know where the ladies' room is? And can you tell me what time you'll be serving your lunch? Why is MLK so important? Because even today and now, we have discrimination that is happening, and people don't see people of color or people who are poor as important. And I will not accept that. And so, I spend my days and nights doing whatever I can to make a difference for kids of color and kids in poverty. That is my first and only mission, and I do it day to day. With Martin Luther King, the it was also about people of poverty. And he even talked about the fact that even if we make a difference in the world, and shifting people of color into a situation where they are respected and known, if we don't do the same for people who are impoverished, we will not get to that dream that he was talking about. Knowing that, when I applied for my first superintendency, I applied in a town that the superintendent couldn't say, nor could I, after all Royalston, they'd never heard of it. Didn't know anything about it. But when I saw it advertised, I looked at it and I started asking people questions. What I found out was, Athol Royalston is amongst the lowest 10 towns in the United States, Massachusetts, for poverty. The average income in Athol Royalston is $18,000 a year. That means for most of my students, if I do not feed them, they don't get fed. If I do not spend time with them, they often don't have someone to talk to, spend time with, because their parents are in a situation where they are both working and scrapping to make that $18,000 a year. And it's not because those families don't care. Which is often the mantra that happens. People think people who are impoverished and minority don't care about their kids. I can't think of anything less true, or the opposite, to be true. It is not true. I grew up on Hudson Avenue down the street. I got in the back of the road, I want to acknowledge my church folks, who every day encouraged me and said, Darcy, you can make this happen. And the neighbors, some of which are here, their children are here today, you can make this happen. Every day it was important for them, for us to succeed. And so this misnomer that because you're poor, or you're black, or you're Latino, whatever, that you don't care is a lie. It's our community, the way in which we act, that causes that to happen. So, as I said to you, with Martin Luther King, he had his principles. The first thing was adhere to the higher road. And I'm going to tell you a story about that in a minute. But that is extremely important. We cannot make an impact or a difference if we don't take the high road. If you choose violence over your cause, you will have a problem. You have to be in a situation where you act better than them and you work harder than them. You must use steady, loving confrontation. And when I say loving, I mean loving. You have to love your enemy as much as you love yourself. And that, sometimes, on some days, trust me when I say it, it's hard. That's when I pick up the phone and talk to my mother and say, what the hell am I doing? Right? You also have to be anchored in the work of understanding your own law and working from the law, not from something outside of the law. The reason why Martin Luther King was so successful is he, as a human being, studied the law. He understood what our foundations of the law were. And he knew this whole notion of everybody was created equal and everybody should be treated right was part of our law. And that's why people respected him. Because he didn't go off the rails and say, hey, this is the way a society should be. He actually quoted our own principled documents. He said, focus on a goal and stay with it. I have been focused on the same goal since the day I walked out of college, and that is making a difference for the impoverished and people of color. Period. That's it. The money doesn't matter, nothing else does. We have to remain consistent in our work and who we're at. And if we have to break the law for people to do it, make a difference, we have to do it in a way that's loving. We do not go out and say, hey, you're mistreating me, so I'm going to mistreat you. That does not work and will not work. That's why if you study Martin Luther King at all, what you will see is every individual who fought in the civil rights movement had a non-violent attitude. They had an attitude that I'm going to sit there, even if they dumped plates of food on my head, even if they hose me down with water, even if they hold me at gunpoint, I am going to do it in a dignified manner. And the reason for that is that's where people are able to gain respect for you and who you are. The minute we take the road of violence, we do not and will not receive. Because then they have an excuse to say, that's right, that's who they are. We can't go there. So, let me tell you about my professional life, because this is probably the most that I've ever been tested and having to learn to confront in a loving way. When I got my first superintendency, I called my mother. She was the first one I always called when something exciting was going on. And I said, Mom, they want me to take this job, and I'm very, very concerned. And she said, why? I said, I can't find any kids of color in the community that I'm going to be working in. And she said to me, Dad, close your eyes for 5 minutes. I said, okay. She said, what do you see? I said, I see a bunch of kids who need help. She goes, that's enough. They don't have to be kids of color. But what they have to be is kids of need. And she said, that's their first priority. So I took the job. I walked in my first day, and I was the only person of color in the district, working with staff of over 165 people, and I was the only person of color there. In my classrooms, on average, I saw 1 to 2 kids of color. And I said to myself, okay, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do this. Because culturally, it was very different. Extremely different. First of all, I grew up in a household where you say your opinion at dinner, and you argue, and you discuss things through, and you say at the end after your argument, especially when you like your brother, I love you anyway, okay? But I had come to a place where you weren't allowed to do that. I wasn't allowed to put my opinion out on the table and be heard. I had to go through a process. And that was very difficult. But I learned to contain myself within that culture and community up until a point. My first challenge came when on a Tuesday morning I got a phone call. Our basketball team had played a charter school out of Springfield. And we know anything about Springfield, the majority of the city is of color. And a mother called me and said, Mrs. Fernandez, I'm very disappointed in you. And I said, ma'am, what are you talking about? She goes, as a superintendent of color, I thought you would have done more by now. I said, ma'am, what are you talking about? She goes, you didn't hear what happened in the basketball game on Friday? I said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, my niece was called nigger monkey on the court by your students. I said to myself, my God, what am I going to do? I am in a situation where I am in a community where they don't look like me. But I completely understand where these students must be in their struggle. After that, I got off the phone and I said to my friend, Christ, how often were you in a situation where somebody told you to walk playing basketball? He said, every time I was on the court, Darcy. I said, can you say that again? He goes, every day I was on the court. So that means every single day in which my mother played basketball, he would be in a situation where somebody was calling him a nigger. And I would say to myself, how do I begin to change this? How do I begin to get people to hear for so long who have not heard any of this and did not believe in any way that they could be subscribed to this type of world? So the first thing I did was I called the athletic director and said, what's going on? What are we going to do here? He said to me, Mr. Davis, I already took care of it. I said, what do you mean you already took care of it? He goes, I didn't need to call you because I called the athletic director and I called the 2 refs and they told me it didn't happen. I said, are you kidding me? He said, no, we're all set. I said, did anybody ask any of the players? The kids who were complaining? The kids who had heard it? No, didn't need to. They said they didn't hear it, so that's how it's. I said, well, guess what? I said to them, this is going to happen. You will all be interviewed, you will all be talked to, as well as the other students from the other team. That night, my phone rang off the hook from angry parents who said I have no right to interview their children, I have no right to talk to them, how dare you accuse our children of this? And in my mind, I'm saying, well, who's fighting for those other kids? Who is taking on the responsibility for them? And I stuck to my guns. They went and did the interviews and found out that, yes, in fact, that it happened that day on the tour. But it was not played out in the news as to what happened. What was played out in the news instead was the following. How dare she accuse us? How dare she put us in a position to believe that our kids could be that way? And how dare she put in a civic justice course in the school where she tells the kids that blue lives matter, that black lives matter and blue lives don't. So now we went from people going after me to going after the only Latino teacher I had hired that year. And they began to question her and her competency as a teacher. To a point where on the front page of the paper, they basically stated that she was abusing the children in that district. When meanwhile, she had been given the curriculum from our district to teach. I went to a meeting to discuss that. Over 100 people showed up at the meeting to tell me that I am inappropriate and I need to go. During that meeting, they discussed the fact that they weren't the racist group, but that I was. And that at the end of the day, you need to change your tune. Talk about a pickle. I called every night to my mother. What the heck am I going to do now? I don't know if I'm going to have a job in an hour. I don't know if I'm going to have a job in another hour. My mother kept saying to me, Darcy, what are you there for? Are you there to please, or are you there to make a difference? So I stuck it out. Through the process, we looked at our policy, and we made a group of people come together and actually read our curriculum, talk about that curriculum, and acknowledge the fact that the teacher was teaching the curriculum. We came together and sat with those parents who basically called me names I cannot discuss here, at a table and had a conversation with them multiple times. I went and apologized to the girls basketball team for my tone, not for my accusation. I did all of that. At the end, I still have my job. Unfortunately, the teacher who was teaching the course is no longer with us at Athol Middle School because she couldn't deal with the confrontation that happened with her. This work is difficult and it is hard. But what I'm going to say is the young people who are here, congratulations for you already having the ability to do that. And this young man, I can't say enough about you. You are a little MLK, and I can't wait to see you when you're 21. Okay? For what's right, even if it becomes harmful to you. Very important. Because the messaging that our kids are getting is not right. I told you about the 2 rooms. I'm going to end with the story. The first room I was in, the teacher there was outstanding. I couldn't have asked for a better person. Loving and wonderful. The second person, this is what I live with in my mind all the time. We were in a situation where they used to check us for headlights. They take a pencil, they put it in their head, and they go through the process of checking. I was in line with all my capability friends who wasn't in this line for that. The gentleman who was before me, she looked at his head, and she she said to him, with us in line, 20 of us, you are dirty and you're filthy, just like your peers. Okay? You're dirty and filthy, just like your peers. Okay? And we have to sit here and have to take that every day. That woman did not care for us. That woman said to us, I shouldn't be here, but I guess I have to take you. Okay? That is not the world in which we want to subscribe to. And the other thing we do not want to subscribe to is I know people who are sitting here having any of those experiences. And whether we want to believe it or not, it still exists today. As a person who's part of this community, I hear it all the time. And it's frustrating and it makes me angry. Because all of our kids deserve to go to school and feel like they are needed and wanted. And if we are not part of that so, as I leave today, this case, come on. At any rate, I want to say again that this is the first to give a donation to the Boys and Girls Club of $500. I hope within the next 2 years to be back in the community, and it is my promise that I will dedicate time to the Boys and Girls Club. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for allowing me to speak, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, guys. Great speech, just as good 6 years ago. Just want to present you with a plaque to our keynote speaker. Thank you for your support and inspiring speech at our celebration. You are setting a path that would be so rewarding for more young boys and girls to follow. Your speech in 2013 was so great, we were honored to have you back today to do the sequel. Thank you again, Pastor Fernandez. My representative first, before I get to these young, the 99 restaurant. Where are you hiding? We have so many great supporters out there. Again, the sponsors, thank them. They're all inside the brochure. The MLK committee, which is actually Linda Burke, great job. The 99 restaurant has stepped up year after year. They have certain events that you hear about. When you go there, maybe $1 of your meal goes to the club. They've had raffles, and the past few years, they've been more than generous and supportive of the club.
I thank you. I would just like to say that 99 has been a proud sponsor of the Boys and Girls Club for many years. I think with the stories we heard here today, you can understand the tremendous work that they do in the community, and just the hope that they bring to everybody is just so important to everybody. So, from 99 to all of you, thank you for inspiring us, and thank you for all the hard work you continue to do. We were able to raise $4,082.
God damn it. Sorry, I didn't know this was on. Also, the hard work in the classrooms. I'm just a typical guy. If this building was all dark and dreary, I don't care as long as the kids have a place to go. But, you know, when I have the staff that I have, Nikita, Shayla, I want you, before you leave, take a walk around the rooms. Like, I let them pick out their own colors. Shayla's room over there was orange. I thought it was going to be like Home Depot, but she's turned it into the Nickelodeon room. Coming in, cutting out pictures, fantastic. This room over here, we chose purple, and a lot of our support came from Myrna Amato, the Ashley Faye Foundation. That was her color, purple. So all these rooms have a little meaning to it. The green room, naturally the club could not succeed unless we get the green, keep coming in, and that's where you guys do a great job. These shirts, as I said, the club is very colorful. Usually I'm up here in a suit. The reason I'm dressed like this is my suit was still in the cleaners. But these shirts were made by Larry and Melissa, and it says I have a dream on the back. It says BG Wareham Dream Team. Larry has been generous, and he told us that anyone who wants to buy a shirt, a portion of the proceeds will come back to the Boys and Girls Club and help our computer program and academic programs. You can sign up at the back, name, shirt size, etc. And thank you for that, Larry. I want to bring up a couple young men here, top Wareham athletes, Darian and Joanne. They're going to talk about a little background of what they're doing in the community outreach program, which is very exciting.
Thank you for that. I just want to give another congratulations to all the MLK Youth Spirit Award winners. It's a great honor. So as you know, we're starting a new youth program called Community Youth Empowerment, and it's going to be based off workshops, 2 weeks, so once every 2 weeks, and it's really going to focus on real life skills, and it's going to differ with what the young people want to do, what they refer for a workshop. So we're really trying to first spread the word and raise awareness to get young people to attend these workshops, because we are a volunteer group, and we're just educational based. So we're just giving out a helping hand, whatever young people want to be involved, come and join us. We have an alumni game February 8th, and that will be 2010 state championship team. We've got Larry playing in it. He doesn't know that yet. We've got a whole bunch of alumni from all graduated classes. And he's repping the best rep in the world. So we've got a lot of alumni coming out to play, and we also have a girls game before that. And then at the halftime again, I'll go ahead and talk about the program and go on a little bit in depth. The first session will be March 1st, and that will be on professionalism, so that will be how to tie a tie, professional attire, resume building, do's and don'ts for interviews, and then the preceding workshop will be focused on mock interviews, so how do you actually conduct an interview. So hopefully whatever young people join the first workshop will take away some things, and then the mock interviews will be the next step. Moving forward from those, we're going to have financial literacy. So these are all umbrella terms that will break up through the workshop. So building credit, how to open a bank account, budgeting, all these things. Because I know when I was growing up, like I just probably opened a credit card 3 years ago. So I didn't know anything about that. And also a lot of career exploration. So I went to college, Darren went to college, and then I went to grad school, and that was pricey. So just kind of learning things other than college, right? Because you can do trades, you can do not everyone is built for college, so I kind of want to expose everything to young people, and just be a voice for the young people and ears for the young people. That's pretty much it. I don't know if you want to say anything. But yeah, so this program is we just started this about a month ago. We've got a little core team, and we had a lot of community leaders who've been helping out. Carl, Larry,
Kenny lets us use this Boys and Girls Club free willing. He doesn't really demand anything. Jasmine, she's our intern. Jasmine Black right there. She's been really helping us with outreach with the young people in the schools and working with Paladino. So everyone should come out to the alumni game on February 8th. It's going to be a fun event. And then if you can, refer as many young people as you can in this first workshop. We're really trying to make this thing boom, and we're trying to make it be a thing. So I appreciate you for letting us talk, Kenny. And if you have any questions, feel free to come talk to me, or you can email me at warehamcyd@gmail.com. But I'll be sticking around for about a half hour. I don't want to take up everyone's time though, because it's Sunday, Monday. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, and thank you.
I have to say I'm shocked in all my years of officiating basketball, 35 years, to hear Darren say he doesn't have anything to say. That's unbelievable. Pastor Fernandez, before I get to you, you can come on up, but just want to say our programs, everything says the Boys and Girls Club of Greater New Bedford and Wareham, and that's just what we are. I want to thank the Boys and Girls Club in New Bedford for going out on a limb and taking a chance on Wareham, and we proved to them that we belong here and we're not going anywhere. And I want to thank them for doing that. Mr. Mendes, I believe, yeah, he's still up there. Rob Mendes, thank you. And it's nice to see Dr. Roach in the crowd. He's on the board in New Bedford. So that shows that support to come down here. And if you really want some good music, Dr. Roach's group plays Mondays at Gilda's Stone Rooster, so go down and listen to some good music. That just got me another $100. Pastor Fernandez.
Hasn't it been a fabulous morning? Why don't we just give a big round of applause to the Boys and Girls Club for everything that they're doing and touching and changing our community. I want to again thank our keynote speaker, my cousin Darcy, for being incredible. She was a great influence for my life to help me to continue to be great and to be successful. I had the opportunity, I used to always make fun of her as being a teacher, but I had an opportunity to work for her when she was in New Bedford, being a principal, being a paraprofessional. I don't know how professional I was, but she hired me, and I learned a lot about injustice and different things that go on. And I'm so proud of her and all she does, and her mom, who have helped me to continue to give back to my community and the people that need. No matter what color of their skin, there's a need in the world, and we need to be a part of that need and fill that dream to help others to be successful. No matter how large or small that is, it's important for each one of us in this room to make everybody be successful. So Darcy, thank you for my success as I continue to grow and be more successful. Thank you for influencing my life and being a great woman in this community and in the world, because you've been traveling all around the world as well, teaching these things. Martin Luther King had said these things in his speech, and one of the things he says, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Each one of us that today, and every young person today who has received an award today, I want to remind you that you can be judged by your character, because it's all you have. Your character is everything. Take it with you today. Don't just take this as a moment, as someone giving you a piece of paper, but you have been given this piece of paper to remind you of the character that you carry, and let it carry you all the days of your life. So let us pray. We're here to venture forth to the women and the men of service. God, we go before us and guide us, O Lord, in everything that we do. Renew spirit of service and sacrificial love, amplifying in the life of Dr. King. May we be vessels of hope and justice in a world full of countless forms of violence and injustice. May we never stand on the sidelines and be silent as we witness injustice done upon our sisters and brothers, but walk with eyes open to the needs of our communities, with ears open and our needs before us, and with hands open in helpful service to our neighbors. Then will not only we be blessed, but also be a blessing to those in this world. This is our prayer. Amen. Have a blessed day. Thank you for everything.
Okay, that concludes our program, but just a couple of things on the horizon. The Boys and Girls Club is taking over the road race portion of the Oyster Festival, which Memorial Day weekend. Linda, where are you? Do you know the date offhand? May 24th? May 24th, it's the Oyster Festival in downtown Wareham. We're going to be doing the road race. Again, the proceeds benefit the Boys and Girls Club. And in June is our Boys and Girls Gala, which is at the Catanzas Country Club. That's our big fundraiser. So those are major things that we had coming. I want to thank Chief Walczak and the Wareham Police. They're always supportive. We're very excited to talk to the chief, and they're going to provide a program down here that'll talk to our young kids about making the right choices, and that's very important. Again, thank you. Thanks, Kevin, for a great job on the breakfast. And I believe there's still food if you want to take some home or whatever, help yourself. Again, thank you, God bless, and have a great day.